everybody. Welcome to another episode of Minecraft. We are here at Elder Tree Basin, my base again. And today we are going to work on, whatchamacallit, this big boy. The big moss creature that we're going to build something on its back. I'm thinking something like a tree and some ruins, maybe a big building. Really, I have not even thought about it and don't have too many plans. We also might need to adjust the face of him or the antlers and horns, and I want to add more texture and block variation into the body. So there's a lot of work to get done on this guy, but I'm excited to hopefully get him done this episode. But more importantly, I got a present from Sam. We got a replacement bird. Do I not have my spyglass? There we go. He gave me a replacement bird, which is super nice because several episodes ago I had a bird on here for a long time and it got struck by lightning. Ironically, which is crazy. Not ironically, but yeah. And apparently there's another bird somewhere in my base too, so maybe we'll see it sometime. But I have gotten word that apparently I have a what's this called? A squatter in. Oh, he blocked me out. I've got a squatter in the roof of my barn here. What the heck is this? He set up a whole bedroom. Yeah, I saw this the other day, and I just realized Sam started making like a whole TV and bedroom up here, which is funny. I didn't really have any plans of what to do in the top of the barn anyways, so I'll let it slide for now, but it's pretty funny. So anyways, let me get some plans together and some resources, and I will get started on the moss creature. By the way, I saw Sam, I'm assuming Sam, had put all of these signs up on the top of my horse stable, because apparently I missed a block. I don't know how, but I missed a block just on the backside. Maybe I ran out of mangrove wood and was too lazy to place it. I don't remember doing that, but he started a protest. Give us block or give us death. No more missing blocks. No more missing blocks. Say no to big tree. Stop hate. Place a block. I feel like I'm getting really lectured here. Missing blocks. Lives matter. And hey, hey, ho, ho. These missing blocks have got to go. Okay, fine. You brought a block. It's fixed. There we go. No more complaints around here. Okay, I have an update on working on this thing. Couple things. I started making some ruins on the back of the creature. They might be a little too big right now, so I'll have to mess with the sizing and stuff, but I like the deep slate and the general idea. What I'm thinking is having this kind of broken tower, this broken tower, and then this archway, and then I want to have another archway maybe going this way. This kind of just breaks off, so it looks like there was once a building here or something like that. I also added these two boulders on the back, and I'm gonna have to keep adding things. I think I'll add a tree and something else, maybe like a pathway going through this. Excuse me. And I think after all of that, I definitely am going to have to smooth out what's left of the terrain as well, so it doesn't look just like a flat back. But yeah, the approach I'm taking is kind of just adding everything that I want on here first, and then I'll edit that. Also, as far as the face, Sim Savabim has offered to help redo the antlers since I didn't really like the way they looked. So she's experimenting with those, and I'm excited to see how those will hopefully turn out. And the eyes, they do look a little derpy from the front here, but they also looked kind of derpy how they were before. But I just widened them, and I think overall it is better, especially from this angle here. So the face might still change, but yeah, those are the updates so far. So I'm going to keep working, and I'll be back. Okay, we are getting pretty dang close to being done with this creature down here. As you can see, the antlers, for one thing, are a much better shape, wider and taller, which I do think adds a lot considering the ruins that I've added are pretty much straight up and down. But and also the face, there is a little bit of a snout edited by my wife, and I don't know if I said this, my wife added the antlers as well. So I appreciate her helping with the fine tuning. Before I go up top, I'll just show everything I've done down here, which is add occasional roots and hanging leaves just in patches underneath to make it look, I guess, more aged. And then under the foot, I did like some hanging roots and like a footprint or something like that. So, oh yeah, and there's the other, whoa, the bird that I was looking for earlier up there. I better not have knocked that down. Okay, he's still there. Anyways, up here, we've got, so the two boulders I showed earlier, I added some pathways up here. They don't lead to anywhere, of course, it's such a small space, but and just like building ruins as well. Added some leaves and roots around, and that's pretty much it. The one thing that I still potentially want to add to this place is a tree. And I'm thinking I can make it coming off of the side. I don't really know yet. I need to think about it more. But one thing I'm noticing is that this side looks a little barren, and or at least looking at it from the front, it's getting kind of dark and rainy, but it goes up tall right here, and the antlers definitely help with the balance, but I kind of feel like it needs a little more width over here or something to balance it out. So I'll see if I can come up with something. We'll see, but yeah, it's coming along. Let me get a far away shot of the side of it because I think it looks cool from there. Yeah, that reminds me and Samwise were doing it sounds kind of weird, making random poems the other day in Minecraft books, and I was trying to come up with some sort of lore for the land here in the Elder Tree Basin. So there is a haiku here that I made called the Mossy Basin. So it says, Montezu's walking, forging a mossy terrain, giving rise to life. So it's kind of cringy, I know, but the idea of it is that, at least lore-wise, maybe the Montezus, aka these moss creatures, they are responsible for the whole mossy terrain here because they create the moss as they walk around or something like that. So I don't really know. It doesn't really have any real like meaning or changes on how we're gonna approach building our base, but it's kind of cool. Maybe that could be part of the lore, that the reason that everything is mossy on this mushroom island is because of these creatures that have been spreading the moss around. So anyways, I'm going to get back to what I was doing. Okay, I'm not exactly the custom tree guru or anything like that, but I made a small custom tree on the back. I thought it'd be interesting to put the tree growing through this hole in the ruins there. So it's kind of poking up through there and then curves out this way. It's very simple, and I purposely made it not very full so that you can see the wood kind of throughout it, just kind of like a little almost dying tree that's growing out there, more of an overgrowth than like a full-on tree. So maybe the back of this will be due for another bigger tree later, but I think for now this is a good little tree and kind of completes the build. And from the front, it definitely, I think, gives a little more balance to the shape of this. Obviously it's not symmetrical, but the fact that this goes up so tall, I think this on the side makes it a little more interesting and a little more balanced. So yeah, I would consider this in a completed state for now. So I think we are calling it done. But a little bit of thoughts after the fact, now that I've built it. Um, what I would do differently for next time is definitely not make the back flat right off the bat and then build on it and then try to fix it. I should have made the back thicker and more curved and then just worked with it, because trying to make it appear less flat after I had the ruins and the boulders and stuff on top didn't really work. So from here though, it looks, I think, great. From the aerial view, once you can see it, it looks pretty flat from up there. But overall, very happy with it. Thanks to Sims7bin for helping me with the antlers. They look great. And yeah, the face and everything looks awesome. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have for this episode. But oh yeah, one other thing I wanted to talk about is we have begun discussing potential plans to build a big giant castle, either here at the Mushroom Island or somewhere else. It was Samwise's idea. I think he wants to make some type of castle along the theme of this, kind of just with big trees within it and stuff. So we might give him the go ahead to try and start building it on our island here, or he might build it somewhere else, which is cool too. So anyways, that might happen in the near future or maybe in the distant future. But anyways, I'm rambling, but thank you all for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you soon for the next episode. Bye.